Okay, we are back with the Phoenix Wright Marathon, and this time around, NS is playing. Yeah,
yep.
And also we're using two computers, one for recording the audio, the other one for recording the video. Just like when I did that tape in person. What am I talking about? Well, go check RC Experience Final Fantasy or something like that. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I know what it is. Let's go.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright. I could do more sarcasm, but I can't. I'm sorry for what my sister said.
Oh no!
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to do in order for him to get the figure he deserved. Which is that. I didn't know. I'm not gonna sing this time. I never knew that the LCL9 incident was just another name for Joe Dark's killing. Well, it's a more creative name.
Doesn't sound like everyone's heard about these killings, but me.
Man, I wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me.
What do you mean, what happened to you?
It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall, brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence.
But what did you have to do with those killings, huh?
On the night of the prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me.
What? He tried to kill you?
Huh?
Huh?
Officer Marshall's brother Neil was only trying to save me.
Oh snap. So that means you...
Yes, I was a witness in Joe Dark's trial.
I didn't see that one coming.
Actually, I kinda already knew. We read the files.
Talk. SL9 incident.
Yeah, that's important to talk right now. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about the time at this time of the year too. There was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. And suddenly, this terrifying man came busting in the office. Well, this only proves that the police department is really a safe place.
Joe Dark.
It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out the knife and screamed at me, whatever,
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah.
I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know what was going on. Thanks a lot.
Sorry.
Just didn't prosecute Marshall so up.
Jake Marshall's brother.
Joe Dark tried to take me hostage. Just before he could, Mr. Marshall struck on him. Truck attack! Then...
What happened?
I'll never forget it. Lightning struck, and the light went out suddenly. A bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up to the office for an instant. Yeah, my voice is really tired for some reason. What I saw when I burned a permanent picture in my mind, I can still see it now.
A permanent picture? Permanent picture. Let's do it now. What did you see the instant that crime occurred?
It was
3 dots.
a mascot of the police department. Oh wait, no. Didn't spoil anything. Dark knocked Mr. Marshall and raised his knife.
Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl.
Well, that's not nice. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out. Sad song when I came. Okay, not gonna sing. To when I was crawling me in the arms.
Poor Emma. You've been through so much.
Sad song.
Oh,
is
what?
so sad. It's the trial and this. I couldn't bring. Okay, I can't resist it. I won't sing. Mind to testify about the instant, yeah. God. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good.
2 years ago.
Yeah, that picture would come in handy later.
That's understandable. 14, yeah.
Drawing the pictures. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that I would grow up and become a scientific investigator. I want to be able to fight crime with my testimonies.
Okay.
So that's the reason. And find evidence to make it a right case. That's the way Vanna would never have forged any.
I see.
West, does she know that she will become a detective instead?
In CSI. I think I'm finally starting to understand what makes Emma sick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. After the incident,
I don't remember the moment of darkness that Mr. Marshall.
so you weren't able to testify about that?
No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. I was... that must be why she made up the crime.
Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
The prosecutor's office wanted the guilty victim so badly. When the forged evidence, and Mr. Edgeworth used it without knowing.
Edgeworth?
Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about this. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumors about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. So all the rumors were created because of the CL9 incident.
Oh, well.
If I could have testified properly, none of this would have happened.
So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence.
Yeah, but something here is not right. It was a freaking serial killer. I mean...
Yeah, serial killers normally are out-of-control guys.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he just be arrested on the spot? I mean, he killed people. I mean...
We'll see about that.
Why was it false? That's one thing that we find out later. After that case ended, Vanna was never the same. And sorry I'm not acting that much. My throat is kind of hurting today.
Is very... he has a cold or something. I don't know. Depends.
Yes, I guess I do have a cold or something. She became cold. Oh, speaking of which, like she is today.
She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma.
Okay.
Something's puzzling us, apparently. There's something that's puzzling me, Emma.
What, the Rubik's Cube?
No, not the Rubik's Cube.
Okay, where is it then?
You said you were in Lana's office at that time, right?
That's right.
Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Not only that, but he was being chased by a prosecutor?
Well, there's no mystery there.
Oh, really?
Joe Dark has been taken in questioning that day.
I hate this face. Really.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have to see him. We'll see another killer.
Thanking
next
for
game.
questioning? You mean by the police?
Of course, this happened at the police department. Speaking of killers, as you remembered in the last few episodes ago, I said that the second Edgeworth game wasn't coming out on American Europe, and I still don't know any information to completely confirm that.
Yeah.
But I remember in the trailer there was that killer that is in the second game. And it's kinda sad that we won't be able to see him if we can't play the game.
Anyway.
It's pissing me off now, I just remember that.
Don't waste time, come on.
Wasting time is my specialty, and he tried to run away halfway through the interview and flee into my sister's office. And by the way, Anas, I'm pretty sure this actually is the smallest one of the investigation. So
I think it is. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? And I think the trial's the longest.
Yeah, it is.
That's gotta be way good.
Plus the amazing credits there, actually.
Yep.
It's worth to beat this game, this episode just for the credits, because the credits are just awesome, right?
Anyway.
Because it's that the office is the questioning room, or right across the elevator. Oh, it's a nice security room that you have there.
Across from the elevator? But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she?
No, silly. Didn't I tell you?
Oh, right. She was, second in command with Damon Gant. Come on, Phoenix, don't you remember?
Apparently he has bad memories. 2 years ago, when I was a detective.
There you go, second in command.
She was the best in the entire force.
What? That's news to me. Well, it's not for us because we already know that.
After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made the chief prosecutor.
Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Yeah, let's go then.
Yes, we're gonna go to the detention center right away.
I knew that actually.
Well, it's simple, they just told you I'd ask.
Well, I actually read a script, but not that, but the script of lines, you know.
Oh, so you know the order now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Lena! Mr. Wright, it seems I keep causing you trouble.
Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type.
We criminals don't mind playing fool. Why should we? But Lena, it's your wrong. An innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risk. Well, he wasn't innocent at all.
Lana.
So
Yeah, Emma told me about you.
that you have big boobs.
Not that.
Okay. Oh,
About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office.
that's right.
Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs?
I suppose you have the right to know, Mr. Wright.
Oh, good. Let's talk then.
What's your boob size now?
A lot of revelation
God.
were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Evidence from the case was stolen. I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marcel can be. The trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believe in you, Lana. I believe that no matter what happened, you always stick to the truth. I couldn't be... Oh wait, it couldn't be helped, Emma. At the trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul to the devil.
Well,
wait, what?
All drama aside, the fact of the matter is that 5:15 there was no murder at the police department.
Tell me, it's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said about the stabbing Goodman with a knife, it's all lies, bullshit, right? Lana, I don't understand. Oh God. Why don't you tell us?
Because I'm a jerk.
Because I'm a jerk, Emma. You should know that by now, but my emo voice. This doesn't involve just me.
I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so faced before.
No, I'm pretty sure you already look at the right side. See what I done there? Right side. Oh God.
About herself or about Dark already?
Oh God. Let's go for the detective line, this guy.
Oh, why not?
It's true, I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. She was amazing.
There you go, a picture of Demigod and Lana.
Yes, let's have a poster. Then we're gonna buy the Irrigazio poster when it's Edgeworth game. Buy your posters now. Buy. Do you want the Vemna and Gammon or whatever his name is poster, or do you want the Irrigazio team poster? I just put something there for some reason.
Anyway.
Okay. They still talk about all the crazes and the Chief Gant cracking together.
Wrong voice. Chief Gant?
Yeah, I know, wrong voice. Danny was the vice head of the criminal affairs, but he still worked in the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be. They were the best team ever! Do you want their poster? No, I'd rather have Maximilian or the Mask the Mask.
Let's not do that.
I'm just pointing stuff here.
Just stop it.
Oh God. They were the best team ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filled.
Emma really idolized her big sister. No doubt about that. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened?
I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The reason I became a detective was to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could later use an experience in court. Can't help that the CL9 case was critical in its resolution. After that, he became a chief of police. Wonder why? And arranged my transfer to the prosecutor office.
Maybe I should ask more about this investigation of theirs 2 years ago.
Dark investigation. Wow, this song is just so fun for me to sing. Okay. 2 years ago, I was second in command. Yeah, you're right, he's second in command in us. After the detective investigating Dark.
Second in command? That means the chief detective was no doubt Damon Gant.
Indeed. Yes, Detective Gant and I share the same office and the same investigations.
They even have the same office.
Well, it is a big office, by the way.
I know that.
We wed the team to the best detectives on the force. We're gonna see that office
Yeah, I
soon
know,
enough.
I know.
You don't. I'm telling to the people, NS.
I know.
For those who don't know, this is a walkthrough and stuff like that, you know. Okay, Detective Goodman, whose case it was Jack Marcel and Angel Star, which Angel Star was fired, and yeah, it was the first Marcel worker in Teddy's brother. He was quite gung-ho. What does that even mean?
Gung-ho, I think. I think it's a cowboy word, if I'm not wrong.
Probably. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was the serial killer. No shit.
Thank God he's dead
We
now.
asked him to come in for a questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That's the reason. That's the worst reason. He's a serial killer. He killed a lot of people. Didn't you count how many people there were in the... Actually, we must count it. Let's go to the call record.
Fine.
Let's see how many victims did he kill.
I
Besides
think it was
the...
6 people? Yeah. Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Eddie Kirby...
So,
Richard.
pretty much, he killed 5 people aside from Neil.
Yeah, there you go.
That, I think he should have already been arrested on the spot.
Yeah!
Seriously.
Come on! Anyway,
That was when the last murder took place.
when he tried to murder Emma. She would be the 7th victim, actually.
Prosecutor Marcel was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened to upon the scene of crime was me.
Now you tell us.
Well, that's something new.
First one at scene.
Detective Gant and Prosecutor Marcel were the ones in custody Dark today. The investigation was its final stages when Dark must have panicked. He waited until Dark and Marcel to let their guards down.
Dark Gant!
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Until Gant and Marcel let their guards down. Why would they let guards down? Weren't there any polices? What is this place made of? God damn it.
Let's go.
Then he flew to the room. From there, he ran straight to the sun because the sun is quite bright
It's
right
called the rising sun.
Anyways, to the office shared by the detective John myself. That's where you found me.
So you were the first person to run to the scene, lad.
Is that really true? Dun dun dun. It appears so. I was filling some papers while Gant and Marcel were questioning Dark.
Ooh, snap.
Dead bodies in it. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the... 3 bodies? Oh,
Me? What? I don't
Yeah,
see
that includes Emma.
Ah, yeah, right.
On the floor smelled blood.
3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma, who had passed out.
And the suspect, Joe Dark.
There you go.
During the struggle, it seems Mr. Marcel struck the final blow before he died. Joe Dark incurred
Concussion.
concussion.
Come on.
Concussion, goddammit! Say it! And lay unconscious.
What did you do?
To be honest, I just turned my back.
Actually, she panicked.
Yes. I pick up Emma and carry her out of the room and just held her.
Can't blame her after all. Her sister must have...
Okay, note to self. Remember that Emma actually said a few minutes ago that she wasn't interested in science before this? Look at the clothing right now.
Yeah.
She has the exact same clothing as now, and when he's not using the police detective clothing that she probably was using. God dang, game. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Why was he there arrest in the first place? He already killed 5 people.
Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident.
That's right. Quite a coincidence.
I don't buy it.
What are you saying?
There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident just by chance.
But that case is solved 2 years ago.
At least one person went to the extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved, and he's talking about Jake Marshall.
No shit, and
remember what happened? Chaos there.
Officer Marcel. Yes, his action came to the surprise to me as well.
And I did the wrong voice of Marshall. Chuck Norris took over me.
Well, better Chuck Norris than your freaking Spanish accent.
Yes.
Ever since the sun hit me,
Yeah.
goddamn it, son. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling against the Joe Dark. Life doesn't end with the closing of the case. Everyone lives the rest of their lives with their memories.
That case just might not be over yet. Oh snap. Emma was assaulted by Dog at the police department, right?
Yes, an officer of Darman Gant and I share. Officer Marcel in the freaking screensaver. The officer, Mr. Gant, now occupies his by himself in chief office.
Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. You know what? Let's go there.
Yay! Moving to the criminal affairs department and then to the police department entrance.
I don't see that they gumshoe anywhere.
Well, things seem quite quiet around here today.
Yeah, right. The head of the department seems to have the same thought.
Why don't we look some other people to talk to?
Right. We can come back here later.
Okay, so we go to the bar entrance. Yeah, whatever.
Yes, this.
Yes.
Let's go.
And here we shall find Marcel.
Ah. Chuck Norris, don't take a... Howdy, Bambina.
Hello, Mr. Marcel.
I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Que sera, sera. You'll never know where life will lead me, Bambina. I should have known my luck and I ran out when old Billy dried up this morning.
Billy?
Must be his pet cactus.
Cactus.
Since when did you name cactus?
Billy, my cactus.
I would have said dog or cat, but cactus. Well, the West End can have it anyway.
Well, you know what? Cactus, dog, cactus, cat.
Say.
It's all related.
Say,
somehow.
where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office.
So we don't have a stick today.
Yeah, it's a voluntary appearance. We all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go in the evidence room today, partner. Aww.
But Mr. Marcel, why did you do it?
Why do prospectors head west? Never there was a case I didn't know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Anyways, what we have to do is talk everything. After we do, we can never talk to him again.
Something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's sample, alright? But in the initial autopsy report, the question was raised.
A question?
The blade of the knife is not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there is a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon.
So it was not the murder weapon, but it was the murder for anything else.
However, in the report that was finally submitted, the possibility had been erased. Could the bat have been concealed with forged evidence? That case left behind scars on all of us.
Scars of the LCL9 incident left behind.
Apparently. Myself now. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. Oh, it's about his brother, never mind. I just made detective when he went down. It was our first case together.
How old was he, your brother?
He was 27 at the time. He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You don't mean King of Prosecutors? Not that again. What are you looking at me like that for? That's an honor for a prosecutor. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother.
That's indeed. The day of the SL9 incident took place. That wasn't the same day as...
That's right. It was the day of the evidence transfer.
So, it was again on my brother's birthday. Gay! What did I told you about committing crimes on the day of people that I know birthdays?
It was drizzling that morning, and by nightfall there was thunder. I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. Scars. They there was something going on behind the scenes in that case. We all knew that later. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Well, save one means good man. His start was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away in a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough to not to be too obvious. They?
What are you talking about?
Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Diamond Cat and Lana Sky. Fine about them now. Chief Detective Diamond Cat, second in command, Lana Sky. Again, there wasn't a person on the force who hadn't heard of that too. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Yeah, Diamond Cat, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma says something like that too.
Tell me, what happened to my sister?
Sorry, Bambina, her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret. It all started 2 years ago.
Okay, that's the end of Marcel.
So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner?
Yes, we can make a book with it.
It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. You don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today. Wow! It's the first time we see this! There you go. Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator.
And by that you mean detective.
Adios, Bambina.
Bye bye.
Bye, Chuck. No, I mean, you know.
Okay, so now we go back to the criminals affairs
I wonder
department.
why. I wonder why.
You'll see. What I'll see.
This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted.
That must mean everyone is busy solving crimes. Oh, if you look for the others, they're all in the conference room.
Okay. Thanks. Oh, he actually talked to us.
What, you think I'm just a background in the speaking page? Well, in fact you are. With the chief prosecutor saying she did, and the decision about that, whatever, about Mr. Edger not mentioning our statement to the media tomorrow's trial, there's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas together. For some reason.
I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Yeah. Sir, we would like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just turn across the hall and the other building and take the elevator to the top of floor. Wow, that's a big way. Really? You mean it's okay for us to go there? I mean, we aren't police officers or anything. Hey, you're right! You can't go in there, it's off limits!
Now I see where Teddy Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Yes!
Well, speaking of Gumshoe, we haven't seen him today. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head to the chief office.
Okay, let's go.
So let's go there, and there, well, you're gonna see.